Been there, done that, know what's next. Life's a journey, never complex. A lifelong student, educators call, guiding future, standing tall. Conscious parenting, full hat on tight. Drove through decades, walked away for rights. From the motion pictures to the cosmic light. Contactee's journey, universal sight. Attempting to put the human back in humanity. Mic check, 1, 2, hear the clarity. Fascinated by the human experience. Sharing stories, breaking the silence. Human experience, hang out, come along. Kids, health, synaptic circle, singing our song. Random vlogs, life stories to tell. Each journey a beacon, wishing well. We all have incredible tales to share. Healing activation, spreading care. Light the way, find the others. What's your mission, sisters and brothers? Attempting to put the human back in humanity. Mic check, 1, 2, hear the clarity. Fascinated by the human experience. Sharing stories, breaking the silence. Rise, humanity, unity we seek. Community sharing, synaptic circle unique. Be the solution, lift someone today. Assist in the rise, light the way. May the song lift whoever comes across, and may you do the same, no matter the cost. Spread the light, ignite the flame. In unity we rise, forever reclaim. Attempting to put the human back in humanity. Mic check, 1, 2, hear the clarity. Fascinated by the human experience. Sharing stories, breaking the silence.
I see you, Midwest Night Watchers. Look at my sweatshirt. Howdy and hello. Hi, Roger Blair. Hi, Blazer. Mr. Garrell, what do you think? Boom, boom, boom. However, it's part 1 of, it's the first round of, I'm going to get some more merch off of Fabulous News Store, and I can't wait. So yeah. Happy Friday. This is super impromptu. I'm actually in my sweats because I was about to take kids water polo. However, they just canceled it because we're surrounded by some fires again. And if you see my post, you see how crazy windy it was this week. And now I'm getting little snippets from friends saying, did you see Camarillo might be a smart city? And all that. So we're not in Camarillo. Our loved one is, a relative is. But we are closest to Ventura than we are Malibu now. And so we're kind of surrounded right now. So yeah, I like it. I like the color. I like it. Yes, I know, right? Blazer Pool seemed like the perfect place. But I guess they're worried. Well, it was crazy traffic, but also the air quality. The air quality. We actually shut our windows because it's coming over here. It's not even... I mean, you can't see them. Do 360 at our house, but the wind is shifting and the smoke's blowing over this way. So, yeah. So that stinks. You did, Blazer? You ordered stuff yesterday? Awesome. I'm so excited because there's so many more choices and so many things I can get. So I'm so excited. And my birthday's coming. Right, Merchant? Giant's over there. I know you want to come say hi. No, he doesn't. Crazy winds started 3 days ago there. Yeah, it did. It started Tuesday? No, wait. When was the election? Yeah, so Tuesday, or was it Wednesday? It was a day after election day. Congratulations, country. Peace is the prize. Yeah, the day after. It was nuts. It usually takes me 25 minutes maybe to get to the learning center. Now, it is far in LA terms. It took us an hour and a half. And all the highways were jacked. There was debris everywhere. The winds were jacked and crazy. We did go outside for recess and lunch. We usually picnic. But we made so we couldn't even sit under the trees. We thought branches were going to come down. It was gnarly. Meanwhile, they're just X's all over, and they went nuts. I think they just tried to cripple us with, you're not going to be happy. Or I don't, stirring it all up. They're stirring it all up. And then Camarillo things started popping off. We also have the henchman fire up to 5. There's one now in Castaic. We see you. We see you. We see you. So wish us some luck there. I know I'd rather us all be in the pool. Why is it saying show new comment and then you're, oh, there you are. Okay. Yes, Wednesday, you're right, because the day after election was Tuesday. Covina, okay. The winds of change. Yeah, that's what they are. They are the winds of change. Speaking of which, so we would be at Polo now, and the day ran away with us. Had a few to-dos, stressful to-dos with the giant, which are always fun. We did our best. And then I had to clean up after my mess in the garage. And then time ran away. I'm like, water polo. I was going to do a live chit chat before I went on Erin Moriarty's Truth Quest tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Central. Rumble link. I'll share that later. It's on my page though. And so when it canceled, my daughter's like, well, you can go live now. I'm like, yeah, I should. So that's why I'm here. So hello. Howdy and hello. And I'm being blinded. 1 second. So yeah. Oh, I think he means for ordering, Mr. Blazer. I miss water polo. The hardest part was making my horse sure my horse didn't drown. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, that makes me think of Neil and his bad jokes. Where the heck is Neil? Does anyone have eyes on Castle Dude? We've been trying to hit him up like crazy. I even finally now addressed, I go, any family or friend, nearby friend that lives by him on his Facebook page, can you chime in here? How is he? Invited him to my little birthday hangout online and haven't heard a peep. So, anyway, it's the water polo. Did you see the new filters? There's filters in there too. Just got some Amazon. It's a little hectic at this moment. It went from going out the door. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'll set up. Here I go. Set up the stream. In fact, I don't even think I set up Rumble. Oh, so sorry. Sorry to my Rumble peeps. So here we are. So what happened this week? Well, I think I overwhelmed the kiddos. He did a lot of, it was like math. We're doing a lot of math. But we had fun. We did projects with math. We did, I know Neil hasn't answered anything. Neil, what are you doing? I need my Clyde and Batman. Yes, the Clyde and Batman swag. It's awesome. I'm so excited for that stuff. So, yes. Gerald, you want to put the link in the chat? Or I'll leave my phone, text it to me, and I'll put it in. Send him a letter. You have his address. I don't think I do. When he sent me a gift, it had the address of where he bought it from. It wasn't his return address. So I'll have to get that address. So anyway, focus, Bob, what are you doing? Yeah. I think he's just doing what he needs to do. I think he's healing. So we're sending you tons of love, Mr. Neil, Castle Dude. So please reach out at any time of day, any day. We're here. So all the math projects, a lot of hands-on, that crazy wind. We made a sundial. We are doing fractions. We're doing these. We made a fraction tree. We're having fun with concepts. It's so hard because we are a bunch of homeschoolers. Yes, we are in the classroom. Yes, some of us meet 4 days a week. Majority of them, we meet 3 days a week. And we have in-person classroom settings, but it is a homeschool enrichment center. So what that means is we're expected that, well, you assume that kids have their own way of doing their homework at home / it's not every night, it's through the weekend, but also the parents have developed a routine with their kids, some sort of educational journey. Well, some of the kids just don't. They're wild and free. They're unschooled. I even have a new student that came from the public schools. So I have this range of I have to do the curriculum 3 different ways. And as I'm introducing something, some of my more advanced kids are like, okay, ready, next. So I'm introducing over here, and then the next chalkboard's here, and the next chalkboard's there. It's a lot of work. And no, I don't get 3 incomes. Everyone is on their own journey. All roads lead home. That's beautiful. Yes, indeed. Perfection. Here we go. It is like Lord of the Flies, totally. Here we go. Here's some merch right here. MidwestNightWatchers.printful.me / MidwestNightWatchers.printful.me. And Jane did that like overnight. It was pretty awesome. She's kind of, I have to remember that actually. Let me tell Charlie. We've had spring. We haven't updated it at all in over a year, maybe 2 now. So it's time to pump that up and maybe even get off spring and go over here. Cause I really like, you're saying that she was saying how easy it was to use the website, how easy it was to update things and add all these different types of products, and the price point. Are you kidding me? Are you guys even going to make anything? The price point is Trump prices. Let's just be real. I mean, they're really like, I'm like, thank you. The prices are great. Jade is a rock star. I know, Blazer. I don't know. I think it's just you in here with me and Carol. There's a few. I didn't advert. I didn't do anything. Like I said, I thought it was going to be a water polo. And then lo and behold, we got some free time. And I'm like, let's do this. So because of it is 4:15 Pacific in 2 hours, 45 minutes, we're working on fractions a lot. It's really fresh. At 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Central, I'm going to jump on and say howdy to Aaron Moriarty over at Truth Quest Radio. If on Rumble, he goes live 3 times a week. He's got a loveliest show. He's got the loveliest chat people too. So come over there and say hi, howdy. I put a Rumble link on Facebook and I think on YouTube under my community advert. So you can find the link over there. Oh, you know what? I don't know if you mean me or Jane, but heck yeah. We went there. I don't know who Facebook user is there. Hi, Facebook user. Nice to see you. Hey, it just says Facebook user. See, I set this up so very quick. I didn't do my usual setup. So we'll see what happens here. I'm giving little updates and chit-chatting and algorithm pumping it up. And I'm trying to send some crew over to come say hi and support on Truth Quest tonight, 7 p.m. I also have some dates. So Andrew Ponick, I got to connect with him more. He is the coach, the holistic wellness coach, but a whole WHOLE. And I'm excited. We're going to talk Friday, December 6th. That's going to be a very interesting conversation. We have so many mutuals. We have similar thought pattern when it has to do with, health and wellness and, that high vibrational living that bugs the crap out of so many people. And so I think we're just going to have a really fun high vibe human experience hangout. Oh, hi, Rosie. How are you? Why doesn't it just tell me it's you? That's so weird. It usually tells me who the Facebook user is. Hi, Rosie. Nice to see you, beautiful. Aw, thanks. Thank you, sir. And thank you. And I have just connected too with the Quantum Medic in San Antonio. We're going to have a chit chat soon. We're going to connect online, but we have similar thought process as well. That might be a fun person to hit up and interview as well. And one more little thing before I go into my ramble synapses and whatnots. Sunday, 5 p.m. Pacific. I think we're doing 5:30. We're going to split that hour up. Lawrence August and I are back for weekly catch-ups. We ran the Kids Health series for almost 26 episodes. Pretty damn cool, if I do say so myself. And he is in charge of Rainbow Chefs Academy. He's health and wellness for kids and families, all ages. He is my go-to guy. And he's been like that since I met him. I've known him over 30 years. I think my last live I said 25, but nope, more than that, more than 30 years. From Chicago. We drove out here together. He was my first roommate and everything. And we give good podcasts. So check it out every Sunday night. How's that for commitment? So my live's on Friday and Lawrence and I on Sundays. And then my little interviews will be like Friday night or Saturday or Thursday night. I think Sunday, December 1st, I'm going to join Dave Emmons on his show again. We're going to co-host. So I know, Rosie, that's from you. Thank you. Andrew L. Aponic. Yes, she introduced us. We became Facebook friends. He sent a request. I checked. I'm like, okay, He's one of us. Gotta screen those requests, man. I really giggle at the middle-aged older fellas with zero mutuals. How can you have zero mutuals on social media in this day and age? I do find that hard to believe. So zero mutuals, and then them in restaurants with their puppies. I'm like, hey, alphabet agency fella. We will try to be there before our show on Sundays. I know, right? Well, that's my time. So yours are usually for my time. So that's an hour and a half in. So yeah, you might still be gabbing and you just jump on after and say howdy. We're going to try to push it a little bit. Sunday nights are tricky, Carol, for him. I can't get him any earlier than that. And if I'm just going to grab him when I can grab him. But we're looking at like a half hour, 45-minute weeklies. So I totally understand, and maybe you'll catch the replay and can give that some love. But don't even worry about it. I get it, girl. Oh my gosh, you're still up there, which is good. Get some merch, peeps. Oh, that's still so weird. Why is it that I don't see your name, Rosie? Yeah, you're 6 Central, so you're 4 my time. So Larry and I are 5:30 my time. So that would be 7:30 your time. So you're probably just at the end. Yeah, you'll jump in at the end of yours, I think. I usually say howdy on yours at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Pacific is when I watch Night Watchers. Wow, my lingo. And this should be right after that for you. So yeah. Gabbin. Yes, that's what I'm doing, sir. Now, there's another Facebook user that says, hi, why didn't this work this time? It's not giving me who you are. So I see a million exclamation points. Tell me who you are. For some reason, I think because I did it really quick, my daughter's like, go, go, go. You can fit it in now. And I came in to talk because I didn't get it in today, the chit chat. And I wanted to, unless that's, hi, Zach. How the heck are you? What's shaking, bacon? See, I'm usually seeing your name next to the time. Oh, hi, Zach and Sue. Pleasure. I talked about you in my last live. I think you said howdy. And then I was so close to seeing them. They were almost going to come to town. So next time you come, you guys, hit me up. Bug me. I am going to talk with Amy on Sunday. We're going to record with her and Susanna. We're recording Sunday. So folks know it won't air until Thanksgiving. Why? Because we're going to talk about a really cool product that you might want to purchase for the holidays, as well as just another health and wellness. So I'm really pushing the health and wellness now. Well, hello, Curtin. Is this Twitch? Twitch is actually working. Hello, Twitcher. How are you? I always forget I have Twitch on there. Rumble didn't work this time. Hi, kind new Curtin. So yeah, holler with anything. If you're kind of new, I am an educator and I'm a mom and I babble a lot here from SoCal. So that's what I'm doing. Yes, you'd be user 999, Blazer. Oh, okay. So what else happened? So we have something really cool coming up at the Learning Center in the classroom. It's very cool. We've been doing local geography and I have the kids working on their family trees. So when my son, do I? Lovely. Thank you. I'm so glad I look like your mother. My son last year did this project. And I think that's when I shared last time that when we hit my grandpa, so his great grandpa on my dad's side, we couldn't go any further, really. We couldn't, the family tree, no one had information from us. And I'm like, holy smokes, my grandpa used to tell me when we were little, like, we're part Cherokee. And all the family's like, no, you're not. So I ran with it. And I found old pictures of him. I even showed some of the class. And I'm like, what kind of lineage does he look like? Native American. So anyway, it's their turn this year. The 3rd and 4th graders are working on their family trees. Now, as far back as they want to go is the boundaries, because some do have really interesting stories. There's adoption coming up. There's, and same as me, branches that just stop. They don't know any further. Hi, Bauer. How the heck are you? Nice to see you, Bauer. And the boundaries are that there are no boundaries except just telling us some fun stories. Like there's got to be somewhere on their lineage where there's some crazy fun story or something really interesting or something that's like, I don't know, that's been passed down, a story that's been passed down. They're going to do some sort of show and tell when it comes to this, like something like my examples were, well, I have a feeling this one little boy, his mom does Scottish dancing. So I think they're going to do a little jig. I also talked about there's another Armenian family, and there's this I think it's the katoot, the flute that they always do at Armenian weddings. They're going to play that. We're going to have a show and tell aspect. They're going to talk about their family tree a little bit, any special stories, and then they're building a 3D model. So, and that can come in any way. It can come in clay. It can Oh gosh, okay. All right. I think it is time, my friend, to put you to sleep. I get that Twitch is kind of like gets a little bit of everybody, but we don't need the freaking trolls. So, see ya. That one's done. Anywho, back to my ramble. My line has Kamachi. Oh, you do? Wow. That's kind of cool, Blazer. Man, because we've been studying that. We studied it all last year. We studied this year. We've been studying the Native American territories, especially the ones that live where we do now. We have a pretty old school, territory and land, and beautiful stories come out of it. So, sorry to make sure I have to change that. Yeah, Twitch was hitting me up. That was a little cheeky, if I do say so myself. Sorry, Twitch. I had to, I had to put you to sleep. But thanks. No one else, I don't think, can see the chat, and that's okay because it's a little lewd. But thank you for the compliments. So that's coming up. So the family tree presentation, it's like, and the parents get to join. So the families are going to come in. Oh, there's a third aspect. So they do the 3D model, they do the show and tell, and they talk about their tree, and then they bring in a sample, culinary sample, something passed down in their family, something that makes them think of a family get together, a holiday, or, it doesn't have to be just a recipe from their culture. It can be something that brings them together. And like one of the little boys, it's lemon bars. They just are always cranking out the lemon bars. They have a great lemon tree, but it's their thing they do together, and they do it like all the time. So I'm like, sure, bring in lemon bars. There's another family that does have a passed down recipe from like several generations. She's going to bring that in, and the parents get to be with their child presenting. So it's really sweet. I'm kind of excited for them. Even when I'm saying it back, I'm like, oh my gosh, did I give them a lot to do? But they've had about a month and a half to do this. So I think, yeah, a lot of them are excited. And then, like I said, we're a homeschool learning enrichment center. So it's not like we're like, you fail or you didn't do your homework or, you didn't do the project, you're out of here. It's not like that. It's an opportunity for an education. It's an opportunity for growth. So I can't sit there and like call the parents every 5 seconds. Where's their work? Why aren't they showing up? I do make a couple little wellness calls of like, hey, how's everything going at home? And I just check in and to make sure that they're at the right place they need to be, because the projects we do are super fun. They're intended for growth. They're developmentally appropriate. And the funnest bit is seeing them shine. This particular project, it's brought out some really cute stories at recess. Kids are getting really excited to share, like, I've named after my grandma, or, it's super, super, super duper sweet. The golden age has begun. We're making the future for the children. Yes, we are, Mr. Bauer Media. By the way, what happened to you? Did you get another page off Facebook? I hit you up with the second one and now I don't see it. Are you already gone again? Like, what's happening, Bauer? Oh my goodness. Well, so Family Tree Project, that's coming. It's going to take up a lot of our main lesson time too. So, and then after that, we're getting into some more fractions because my birthday. We're going to do a little birthday party, a subtle birthday party. They actually did celebrate me in class last year. So I wanted to like just jump ahead and be like, well, let's turn it into something. Let's do fractions. Let's cut things up in fractions. Let's talk about my birthday in fractions. Like, we'll turn it into something. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So Bauer, if you missed it, I'm here and I'm not at Polo where I've usually sent pictures before because there's fires around again. We got one right by our aquatic center. So the air quality is pretty crap. And the polo club that my kids are swimming with, some of them are junior Olympians. We didn't even know that. We're always like, where were these kids this summer? And we're asking these coaches who are like real coaches. Whereas in the summer, the lifeguards are like high school kids and college kids that teach them. And it's much more laid back and fun. This is intense. So my kids really kind of have our time getting there, but they're always pumped when they leave. And so when it was canceled, it was like a snow day or a rain day. Right? You've been quiet. This is your first in a while. Come here, Bo. They don't like accurate predictions. Third page up, appeal, engage. Oh, because your last thing you sent. Yep, I remember that. Oh, Bauer, look at you go. This has been happening since church, though, isn't it, Jimmy Church? When you had those tons and tons of views, I feel like that's where something was happening. Hello, people on there. I see a howdy and a V, and I see Heidi Pop rebooted and a howdy. I think that's the same one. Facebook is not showing me your names today for some reason. It usually does. I did a really quick sign in. So, hello to you. If you want to share who you are, I want to say hi. You can tell it's getting dark because it's getting really, my little light's getting really bright. Is that better? So hello to Facebook. I'm happy to hear that chimes in here and there. What's my other little thing I was going to share? Oh, Bauer. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. There's some tomfoolery going on there. I have I always wondered about I don't think I want to get snarky today. Okay, what else was I going to share? So that's the classroom. I think I've given my 2 cents on the classroom. The windy day was really funny though, because we were like out in it. This recess, guys, I'm telling you, it's so beautiful to see kids run and like play and not like stand bullying each other in a concrete jungle, like waiting for the 15-minute bell to ring, but like an hour in the trees and the leaves and running and kickball and soccer and climbing and making swings and forts, and it's beautiful. I don't take enough videos of recess. Honestly, though, Thursday was total sit back. My Thursday crew, it was only 7 kids that came. And I was just like that was my recess. It was really sweet. Bring down the sassy pants. I know, Blazer. I'm at the cusp. I'm at the cusp. Yeah. So maybe not yet. Oh, what am I airing? Oh, I have a re-airing thing tomorrow morning. Did you all catch that one I did with Isabel Amy? It was on, not her channel is on Rumble, but she records with Gnostic. She airs on Gnostic TV too. She's affiliate of Gnostic TV, GNOSTIC. And we taped in August. We taped a couple months ago, and she sent me the recording, and I didn't re-air it yet. So I want to re-air that this weekend because it's a beautiful conversation. I think in the beginning it was funny because she started recording right away, and we were getting used to each other's voices. And I was like, wait, excuse, pardon me, what? So, but we hit some really good points. I love talking about the in-person New Earth education. And she's been doing this for decades. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I was going to share. First of all, who are you? Hi, Heidi. Are you saying Heidi Pop rebooted with exclamation points, but it only says Facebook user. So hello, Facebook user. I can tell by all the exclamation points you know me well. So thank you. Thank you. I'm just happy to hear that Facebook's banging along. So with the homeschool thing, I still get asked, show me the way. Put your stuff together, sell something, make a book, do a curriculum, all these things. And I sit with it and I sit with it. I'm like, am I supposed to go this way? And the reality is, people, this has been going on forever. Even the woo, even the sound healing, the meditations, the crystal work, the gridding, this has been going on for a very long time. I am not doing anything new. I am part of the solution. There have been people in my position doing what I do for a very long time, decades and decades, and people doing the woo for a very long time. Most of those woo kind of people don't subscribe to social media, so that's why they're not on there. But to do the woo while you are part of a homeschool enrichment center, we are not a new formula. People are like, when are you going to spread? When are you going to franchise? I mean, the people who run this place, it's a family, it's a couple. They, have a good thing going. I don't know if their intent is even to franchise. It takes so much mental work and physical work. It's not a nonprofit and it's a lot. But the thing is, it's not anything that anybody can't do, and it's not anything that hasn't been done. So I appreciate the support of, come on, Heidi, put this curriculum, put this together kind of thing. However, there's no magic to this. It's just saying, I'm going to homeschool my children, and you do it. It's not, and like I say, it's not necessarily you being the teacher. It's you choosing to step out of an old system and do something different. The way shower part that I'm showing is you're not going to get in trouble for leaving a system that does not work. We are not subscribed in it. We do not have check-ins. We're with a charter, but we are homeschoolers that go through a charter. Like, I think for those that have kids that are online talking about, magic schools or the way things should be, yet they send their kids to public, or they off channel, they're like, man, I wish I could do it myself, but I don't have the time. There's always like these excuses, but their presence online and their things, well, it's got to be this certain way, or it's never going to win. How am I trying to word this? There's too many eyes around. I know you rolling your eyes at me. What's my point? I do need a hell of a lot more than algorithm. Who are you, Facebook users? Just tell me. I can't see it. I'll see it when I log back in. So I hear all of the, come on, how do you do a whole thing? Yeah, I'd love to do a kid show. That's in the works. And yes, putting together something for camp. Totally. Like a little campy kind of program that I can take anywhere, because I do plan on spending time in Wisconsin. But opening this particular place all across the world, they're already out there. Rudolf Steiner's teachings, like Waldorf teaching. We are not a Waldorf school, and I will not put my children in a 5 days a week Waldorf school anymore due to how Whiska's taken over. Yes. Yes. Okay. Thank you. He needs a walk. She's like, should I still walk the dog? There's a lot of ash in the air. It really smells fiery. Yes. Thank you, dear. So I really wanted to say that because I posted something again, and bless your little heart. Some of these people are like, right on, keep going. There's a lot of people that want to follow your blueprint. And I'm trying to say the blueprint for homeschoolers, I want to say infinite. There's a gazillion different routes you can take. It's a curated program that you do. We do not have a curriculum at home. I go through the live education curriculum for my classroom when I want to throw some academics and do it in a cohesive way. But it's soul work. It's a spiritual journey, and it's soul work. And guess what? That is enough. So I got excited saying all that because when I re-air this episode from Isabel Amy, it is about New Earth children and New Earth education, and it's a beautiful conversation. And she was an educator in something like this for decades. So not just her, but a lot of people I've talked to, and my new friend on the East Coast who works in a center just like the one I'm in. I'm trying to humbly say we are not special, and we are not the only ones out there. Everyone is out there saying enough's enough. We're going to create the new, and they're doing it. They're just doing it. You've got to find the peeps. The only advice and the only handheld to do is to tell people to choose to homeschool or unschool, to choose to step out of the public, private, brick and mortar old system. That's all I can do. You have to start there. The route of, okay, and then what's my next step? 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 That's all on you, because it depends on the type of person you are, the type of person your kid is, the resources available to you in your town, the opportunities available to you in town, like just field trips and things. Anything can be curated to be a beautiful child development appropriate curriculum. So I'm just saying that. So that's my last bit. that's my end rant. So Blazer, I gave you a rant right there. It wasn't necessarily sassy pants. It wasn't the sassy I wanted to do, but it is a rant. Hello, hola, darling, to you too, but I don't know who you are. It's here. I'll show you what I'm saying, peeps. So I know I'm airing to Facebook. I forgot to hit Rumble. It was a very last minute live. And look, it's just showing me Facebook user. So tell me who you are. I want to give proper accolades. Proper accolades. I'm already at 35. I'm probably going to give it about 10 minutes. Thank you, Charlie. So the dog's going out. Oh, Amy. Hi, Amy. Mwah. Hola to you. I have shared that we're recording Sunday and we're going to air Thanksgiving week. Amy, for this was it's just not showing me the name, so I don't know who else was there. I know Zach and Sue were there. Thank you for the algorithm bump. I haven't totally ranted yet, Blazer. What's another rant I can do? How about that election? Whoa, no, I don't think I should talk about that. Wait, there's something big, but I don't think I should talk about it. It will be a beautiful podcast, Amy. I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm on my StreamYard now. Present. I have a present option. I can bring anything up. It's going to be nice. It's going to be a really good one. How can I word this so that I don't flag myself or cause a ruckus? We have ran into something really interesting this week. Not just TDS peeps, but there's some peeps, that around TDS meaning Trump Ranger syndrome, not the TDS that I have worked with before. Triple dog dare me. Well, I know of a family. There's a family that used to be a part of our community, and it was beautiful because it was, in my perspective, a fear-based family. I mean, the parents are still kind of do this thing. And so what was interesting is, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you have a major deal to do happen at home with your family, well, I guess I'm answering it for myself. You want to bond with your community, right? You want to share things. You want to connect with community. Why I love where I do work is that it's community based. We can check in with each other. We support each other. Like we have festivals and we uplift each other. We lend a hand. We lend an ear. Right now I have a trunk full of old clothes. I'm like, are we going to do a swap there? Like we're community based. There are some that go, oh, this looks like a great place for my kid, and they just put them there, and then you never hear from them, you never see them. You're like, oh, okay, they're considering this their private school or something. But we do look for community. We look for the parent involvement and stuff. So it was really interesting there. I'm going to be okay here. I'm going to make this okay. A situation arose that is very controversial. It's considered a hot topic, like an agenda-driven thing. And just like our place where we do not talk media, we do not to do mainstream commercial, like even for Halloween. It's not like a Pokemon walks in or anything. There were some cat ears and, animal like hints of a costume, but nothing media based, nothing that is, what it is. Like, let's say it's a SpongeBob. You just think of SpongeBob and how SpongeBob is. You're not taught, it's a figure that's like in the shape of a sponge that walks and talks. Like it takes you to a different place when you use your imagination. So our goal is to protect that, to protect the light within, to protect the imagination, to protect creativity. And so we just don't talk like hardcore media or, the latest in the news. These are families who do not even subscribe to the news. They don't subscribe to how history is written. Like we got some open-minded peeps, but what you won't find a lot is, I'm going to put the word fake in front of it, but the woke crowd. And the reason I say fake woke is some use that as their calling card. And in LA, that's pretty common. You adapt to who you're having a conversation with by, oh, sure, I subscribe to that too, because you just happen to be in a scenario where that's allowed or okay or glorified. I have to preface that there's a ton of people here in LA, such as myself, who have remained sovereign and who are just confident in who they are in their choices. And that's what we share. So long story longer, communication is totally key. Absolutely. Yes, I'm sending compassion to that crowd too, and I do not engage with drama. I protect my life force and do not judge. Absolutely. So this is the long story longer. Actually, I'm going to try to make it shorter. A head-to-head confrontation happened this week, and it happened the day before election. And what was interesting was this family with this parent who just kind of dropped the kid and left got irate because it was brought to their attention. Hey, listen, it sounds like some controversial things are being brought up in the classroom. We would actually prefer these things not being said on campus. And I just wanted to let you know that this is what has been heard. And can we please, be mindful of others, especially because we have so many little kids around who are protected. They're not in bubbles. They're just protected from thinking about things that they're developmentally not yet appropriate or ready to think about yet. So it was kindly brought in a position, and this person, they got so irate. They said mean things. They pulled their kid out fast and all their things, which it's rude, and it's also developmentally hurtful because they're like, what happened? And it also probably looks like, what did I do? The kid's probably like, what did I do? What did I do? The parent, though, aligned so far one way that they could not for 1 second breathe and sit it quietly enough to listen. There wasn't a listen. There was no exchange of energy at all. It was a furious, manufactured fury, too, by the way. Something totally that could be rebutted for days and debated for days. So I really cannot give specifics. I swear I cannot. So it made me cringe because I was like, even though the most heart-centered people are trying to do the right thing, protecting a space and making it what it is, and we're seeing the results, you forget that, holy smokes, there are some people out there that are just so angry at the world and what a narrative has told them to be angry at, that they can't listen, they can't feel anymore. Had they felt, they didn't even have to listen. Had they just felt the moment, there was no hostility, there was no anger, it was all compassion and heart, and they couldn't feel that. That is scary. And that is why there is no in the clear right now. Now it is a let's wait and see with the election. Of course, I mean, I'm happy. I think things are going to go right. And the people who are so upset right now, they, like 45 said during 45, you can't tell the people, you have to show them. So now let's see how things progress. Let's see what happens. Because the things that are making these people so irate, that they're pulling kids out of amazing places that they're thriving based on their fears that aren't existing at that place, actually. That's the chaos happening right now. I'm watching it. I'm watching the chaos. Sure enough, the next day we had that crazy wind, the weather, the hour-and-a-half drive. Every highway was just a battlefield, and there were tumbleweeds on the highway. Like it was Armageddon. It was Fury Road for a while. It was like, what is going on? And it's like, oh, the emotions. We do have in LA a very blue, super way perspective, a heavily populated perspective from people that think that we're going to hell in a handbasket. And then there's a lot of us going, oh, we've waited for this moment. Wait till they see how this rolls out. And I'm kind of confident in that boat. I'm kind of like, let's see how this transpires. And I feel like, just like we did with this election, there will be plenty of people as the road unravels. There'll be plenty of people going, oh, I get it now. But for now, carnage. We had carnage with this little family that we thought that we're going to, ride this out with us. But no, the fear got to him. So none of that came out right, I bet. That was my care share. That was my care share. Yeah, I guess in my head, it sounds clear. Some of these things are just not meant to come out, I don't think. So who's going to join me on Truth Quest later? Come say hi. 7 Pacific, 9 p.m. Central, which makes that 10 East. And then tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Pacific, I have my Isabella Amy. I'm re-airing. Well, I have never aired it. She aired it on her channel. I shared it to everybody in August, but I'd like to re-air it on my channel. Just a gentle reminder, a really nice high vibe conversation with a beautiful gal from across the pond who's doing what I do and who has been doing that most of her life. So that's what's so beautiful about it. It's like, just a reminder that this is nothing groundbreaking. This is just growing. It's finally growing. And that's the beautiful thing. And my 2 cents to remind folks, homeschool is a choice. It is a choice. And what you get from it is what you put into it. There is no template. There is also no there are no one perfect social media site, channel, book, show, podcast that is going to be the way. You have to do your own research and just start following your tribe to find the way. You can be told, this is what I did, which is what I like to share. This is how I did my route, but it's going to look different for everybody. It is. Don't let the snake oilsman sell you, because there's no sure thing that you can buy to say. I mean, because it's going to involve the temperament of your child, which all of them are different. It's going to involve your patience and what you have to put on the table. How much of this are you actually going to be involved in? Because I mean, a lot of people that I know they don't have one hand in their homeschool experience. It's all curated programs that they can take their children to. So that depends on what's in your neighborhood. So yeah, trying to dispel some myths again, because I really appreciate the peeps. I basically, this is coming off on someone saying, when are you going to sell your curriculum? When are you going to franchise? And when are you going to expand? I'm like, we're everywhere. How much more? It's when are people going to decide to step out of the old system and step in to saying, I want something better for my kid, and letting the path appear. What I do here and the steps I took are not going to be the same steps for someone in another state. It's going to be something different, but it took me going, okay, this is what we're doing. We actually never were in public schools anyway. We started in a Waldorf school since kindergarten. We just walked away from even that 2020. So there you go. That's my rant. I think that's everything. That was really rant. I don't know if this went so well, Charlie. Come tell them what you're telling. She's like, water polo's canceled. Go do your live. You can do live. And I'm like, I don't know what to say. Do you want to say hi? Here she comes. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the new vice president of 8th grade. Dun, 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 dun. Charlie, I got to see you. This is Charlie, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you all know Charlie, the water polo girl, and now the new vice president of 8th grade. Congrats, Evan J. Mill. How did that feel watching that election? We had our own election on election night.
Couldn't stop talking.
Yes, her brother was talking. He was very excited. Well, but what was it like? What did?
A little bit nervous, but also exciting.
Exciting.
Yeah.
What was it like going back to the learning center the next day?
Well, I mean, obviously we were like an hour late.
Oh yeah, that was
when we normally get there.
That was the crazy day. Blazer says congratulations.
Thanks. But then when I passed by Evan, he gave me a fist bump, and I sat next to Catherine, and she was like, "Congratulations, VP." And when Ginger was picking up Solana, and
I don't think we need to do all the names.
Okay, well then.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Your
go ahead.
friend was picking up Huck's classmate and one of the first graders. She said congratulations as well. So
yes. So do you have duties you have to do now, or?
Yeah, but I don't think we started yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's just excited water polo was canceled. What is it about water polo you don't like? You used to love it. I mean, you seem to still love it, but this particular group is a challenge. Why? They're pretty pro, eh? It's not as fun. In the summer, we had some really cute little lifeguards and music playing, and it was laid back and chill. This is like, lifeguard, go 50 more, 200 more. So it's a lot. Deport all the lunch ladies. We don't have a lunchroom.
We don't have lunch ladies.
We have everything is bring your own, and it's all expected to be, no juices. It's pretty clean eating. Got to eat the rainbows. Yeah, we go that far, Blazer. All right. Well, thank you.
Okay.
I'm probably going to close it out. Yeah, 15 minutes. I'm going to close it out.
50.
You were at, this is when it's about to. So I'm going to close it out.
Oh, I
That's
thought you
how
said
long it's,
50 minutes.
no, this is how long it's been going.
Oh.
Boo. Sorry, Blazer.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Smell you later. She's been working on her main lesson work. They're doing the revolution. Oh, can I share what she said though? They're what your teacher said. So they're talking about history and like the Civil War and stuff. And the teacher's like, I'm going to share with you what.
Can I see it?
Yes, you can say it because I don't want to get it wrong.
Let me come up here.
This is just showing you what let me show you.
So during the Revolution War, it wasn't actually the Americans that won. It was the British that won. But the British realized that even though they already won, the Americans weren't going down. Like they weren't going away. So they just decided to raise the white flag, even though it was practically already over.
See, I didn't know that.
Okay, bye now.
Okay, bye. So the educator's like, you know what? I'm going to tell some things that have not been printed and shared and regurgitated in the public school system. And also
I don't think it was the Magna Carta. It was the Declaration of Independence. It wasn't signed July 4th. It was signed July 2nd.
July 2nd. I think I have heard that one. Yeah. Shorter term limits for sure, Peaceful Penguin. Thank you, Charlie. So the educators, we read between the lines and we share with kids. Like I'm not disclosing those kinds of things to my littles. They're 3rd and 4th, but we do a lot of soul growth. It's really sweet. My little drama class, we're making puppets and we're writing our play. Hi, Jane. Oh, that's okay, Jane. I'm going to sign off in just a second, but I want to say some love to you. And look, this is the color of Midwest Night Watches. How can I fix this? Why is this not? I got to get this right for Aaron's show. It's getting dark already. I'm going to be on Truth Quest. Oh yeah, look at the shadows. I'm going to do shadow puppets. Jane is in the house. Oops. Homework. The Loyal 9 and the Liberty Tree. Oh, the Loyal 9 and the Liberty Tree. I think I've heard of that, Peaceful Penguin. Yes. Yes. I know you like my t-shirt, my cozy t-shirt. It is a cool color. Oh, thank you. So Aaron, he was taken off YouTube, I think last year, which is a shame. However, his Rumble has been growing really nicely. There's really lovely people in the chat. Come say howdy. Not just there, but what was I saying? Oh, Larry night, Sunday night. And yeah, Gnostic TV in the morning. Okay, that's all my that's all my adverts. I was really rambling, Jane. It was kind of like let me just poke my algorithms myself without any preparation. Thanks, Peaceful Penguin. Well, thank you so very much. I know you're just hopping in, my dears. Even my synapses are not coming out clear. I can tell I'm blocked a little bit. Maybe because I know I'm speaking tonight and I just got I knew I wasn't going to have time for this. So I went a little in and just focused on what my to-dos. And then all of a sudden it was like this 5-minute, like, oh, it's canceled. Go live, jump on. And I did. And then I'm like, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what to say. I'm kind of at a loss for words today. Maybe it was all the crazy energies. So yeah, not sure how everybody else is doing out there. Oh, last little bits about the fire. Did I already say that at the beginning? There are fires all around again, Jane. We got to get some calming energies out there. But my pal who moved to Hendersonville sent this thing, where the Giant's aunt lives, Camarillo. This is the Ventura fire, which we're not too terribly far from. Now we're kind of sandwiched between 3. And that one got pretty big, but there's these plans for the smart city. Are you kidding? For Camarillo, which is farm, incredible farm and produce, and over the little quarry into like Santa Paula. And it's like, what? First of all, that's my favorite drive ever. The 126 coming out from kind of where we are out to the Ventura. Beautiful, beautiful drive. And now it's a blaze. So not in a good blazer kind of way, but a blaze. Not so good. So if you could all sense that calming juju, and if we can call out, well, I want to call it these bad boys, but I also feel like, we had those wicked, wicked, wicked wind. And yes, that's when arsonists like to come out and play. Is this a zoned thing? Is this something that is going to soon develop? Is it one of those? We have no one chiming in about any do's they've seen or anything, but I don't know. And I'm not going to put any speculations or assumptions or any of that stuff. I'm just saying Wednesday was gnarly. Wednesday was gnarly. We felt it. And it's like the skies have been royal blue, no stripes since Wednesday. And we'll see how everything calms down. The winds have calmed down. Let's just hope the fire stop. Because it's been so gorgeous out, and all the leaves, I'm staring at my big beautiful tree out in the front. All the leaves are changing and falling, and yes, we get that too here in California. Even though it's November, the leaves are beautiful colors, but we can't go out and for a walk and enjoy it because now it's full of smoke. So not possible to be anywhere close to a blazer kind of way. The shift has started. Thank you, Blazer. All right. Well, good. Yes, Jane, catch it from the beginning. You'll hear my ramblings in all its glory. I do what I got to do. So happy algorithm bump, everybody. Happy Friday. Yeah, hope to see you all again in this chat soon. And I will smell you all later. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have a beautiful, blessed one. And no, I'm not going to talk about anyone else. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to end it. Now I do have to go. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.